Hey, cousin. Happy Mama's Day, baby mama. It's Mother's Day for all the ladies out there that are celebrating Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. It is a hard road, and I know we always like to think about it as, a happy day, but, for some of us, it's a day of self reflection and thinking about all that you have been through with your children. It's not always happy. It's not happy. It's hard out here. So I want to be the first one to tell you that, look, we here. I'm right here with you. You definitely have support here at the Lighthouse Women's Wellness Center. You know you have support. And also, if you haven't done so already, make sure you sign up for our Single Mothers Wellness Session. It's going to be taking place on June the 1st. I'm thinking I might do it every month because our cousins in the last one was like, Ken, you need to do this every month. So I'm thinking about it, but we're going to see. But anyway, June the 1st, sign up for the Single Mothers Wellness Session. This is going to help you to reset your energy. This is going to help you to release the past so you can move forward in your life. Hey, everybody coming in. Hello, hello. I am Marie Moses, but everybody calls me Ken from my previous YouTube channel, Can Be the Lights. I am a spiritual wellness practitioner. I am a energy healer and a transformative speaker. Men, if you are here, you can stay, but this is for the ladies. All right, congratulations to all the ladies out there that made it one more year with all them children, or even if you got one. It's hard. It is very, very difficult being a mother. It is very difficult, and I don't complain, and I know a lot of us women, we don't complain, but if you know, then you know. It's not always rainbows. It's not always sunshine. It is very tough. And a lot of times as mothers, we just have to put ourselves to the side and do what we have to do. We just have to, regardless if the dad is there or not. We just have to do what we have to do. But I'm here to let you ladies know that the only way we're going to make it through this is by us coming together. So if you have been guided to the Lighthouse and you are a single mother out there, you are in the right place. You are not alone. You have carried the load long enough by yourself. Spirit is bringing us all together. We're going to do this together. And if the men want to go and do whatever they're going to do, just let them go do whatever they're going to do. Because let me tell you, I told you this before. They can run, but they can't hide. All right. And right now, it's going down. Thank you for the love. It is going down. And a lot of men are feeling this pressure. They're feeling this pressure. So it would be best to just get out the way. Do what you got to do. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I know a lot of times we think that it's best to take care of the children and put the children first, but I'm telling you, if you do not take care of yourself, you will not be a good mother for your children. And I have seen it over and over again. And I know that women in previous generations, they did the best that they could do. But I'm telling you, the reason why a lot of mothers that have come before us, they did not do their very best because they did not put themselves first. They didn't put themselves first. They put the man first. They put the children first. They put the job first. They put the business first. They put everything else above them. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. Thank you for the love, everybody. Thank you for the love. Thank y'all. Thank you. We have to. We have to. It's so important. And you all have seen my transformation. Those of you that have been riding with me all these years from YouTube and all that. Y'all have seen my transformation. For many years, I took care of my children the best way I could. And I worked and I went to college and I got degrees and I started businesses and I did everything I could to provide for them. But I did not start being a good parent, or I didn't become a better mother to my children until I took time away from work. I took 3 years off from work. So when everybody was asking me, Ken, where you at? Where you going? I left working. And I followed that guidance from spirit that was coming from within me to work on myself. And then I became a better mother for my children. My children started to lose weight, started eating better. They started speaking better, being better, making better decisions. It starts with us. It all starts with us. And I'm not here to bash nobody, because I'm in here with you, okay? I'm right here with you. But when it comes to the men, this is just a little sidebar. When it comes to these men, we love y'all men, okay? We're not going to bash y'all upside of y'all head. Some of y'all need it, but we ain't going to do it, all right? But they the issue. They are the issue. I'm just saying. if you're focusing on the man and you're not focusing on yourself, then how's that working out for you? How's that working out? And women keep going out there and dating men, getting pregnant by men, having more babies by men, doing all this stuff. The men just keep breaking your heart. You said they are. They are the problem. I love y'all men. Sorry. I mean, I don't want to sound like this, but it's just real. I'm not bashing no men, because trust me, I have sons, brothers, cousins, everybody that I love, my family, my dad, everybody. I love every man. I do. But the truth is, they need to get themselves together. And we try to love them so much that we end up loving them more than we love ourselves. Is it the truth? It is the truth. It is the truth. We do. You said it is. It is true. Then we have the babies, and then we're stuck with the babies. Then we bat at him because we feel like he should do. But no, he don't have to. The man does not have to love you more than you love yourself, and that's just real. He does not have to, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So you can go out there and date and be with whoever you want to be with. I know a lot of you women are abstinent. I know a lot of you are. I know a lot of you are saving yourself. You listening to that guidance from spirit, finally. And listen, I'm talking to myself too, finally. After years and years and years of trying to do it your way, now you follow that guidance that's saying, okay, wait until marriage. Wait until this man commit to you before you have his children, before you give him anything. Don't give him anything. Because you're going to be the one left holding the bag. You're going to be left holding everything. You got to take care of everything by yourself. And the man can go and do whatever he want to do. My daughter was asking me the other day. She said, Mama, you let Daniel do more than you let me do. Because my son Daniel was younger than her. And she's like, Mama, well, you know, when I was his age, I couldn't do this and I couldn't do that. And I said, look, it's different for girls than it is for boys. It just is the way it is. And when I teach them about themselves, you know, my son and my daughter, I teach them differently because they are differently and the expectation is different. So I have to let my daughter know it's going to be a little bit tougher on you, and I'm going to be a little bit more firm with you because you have to understand that he ain't got to bring no baby home. If you get pregnant, talk to my daughter. If you get pregnant, you got to bring the baby home, and that baby gonna be with you every day. All day. You're not going to be able to get away from that child. So I want you to know this is real. You said real talk. This is real. Why he get to do this? He gets to do that. He gonna take care of his child. I ain't saying that the man ain't got to take care of his child or my son don't have to take care of his children. I'm not saying that. But y'all understand what I'm saying. If you had a baby when you were young, then you know what I'm saying. Even if you're in a marriage and you live together, you still 9 times out of 10 are going to be the one getting up, taking care of that baby all the time. It just is what it is. So it's different. You said grandma's still partying. No. You said let her know. I'm going to let her know. It is not a game. It is not a game. And I talk to my son and tell him the same thing. You know, you need to be responsible because these girls are believing you. They're going to believe in you. And that's what we do. We believe everything they say. Whatever they say. They say, oh, let's go here. Let's do this. Let's go there. You know, whatever the guys say, we just in. We just all in. Not married. Don't have no ring. Don't have no commitment. Don't have nothing. Nothing. Just believing in the man. And then when he decides to change his mind, then it's like, okay, bye. See you later. I just ain't feeling this no more. This just ain't my thing no more. So we have to be wise, especially those of us that are up in our 30s, 40s. Okay? 50s. There's some women still out there in their 50s, still out there dating, having sex. Thank you for the love. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. It's women out there still in their 50s. You still having sex with a man you're not married to. You just want to get your heart broke at this point. And I'm not saying that a man that is married to you will not break your heart. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that before you even marry the man, pay attention. Open up your eyes and pay attention to the red flags. Find every reason to leave this man alone. Find every reason you can. I know. They can't. That's hard. I'm just saying. It's better than what we're doing right now. Because we'll find every reason to stay, won't we? He could do anything and everything. We find every reason to stay. No. We have to protect ourselves. We do. Thank you. Thank you. You said, Cousin Ken, I ain't seen you in forever. I know, cousin, it's been a long time. But I'm back. I'm back. And make sure y'all sign up for the wellness session for single mothers. Last month, it was very powerful. It was the first time I did it last month. And I haven't done a group energy healing session like that ever. And that was, I think, well, I've done a few meditations, but that was the first one that I've done like that. And I'm telling you, the response was so good, so good. And I felt so good about it because I know the way the spirit is moving and changing us. So pay attention to that guidance that you're getting from within, ladies. You are getting the guidance. Don't fool yourself. Don't let these men smiling and licking their teeth all up in your face with the pearly white teeth and then you lose your mind. Okay? Pay attention to that guidance from spirit. I'm telling you, a lot of women are just being completely turned off by men. And I've been hearing that a lot lately too. Like a lot of women just feel like they want to be celibate or they just don't have the desire to date. They're just not into it. But that's because we have taken so much from the men. And a lot of men are dumping their responsibility on us as women. And we've been carrying the load long enough. And we don't have to. We don't have to. And he doesn't have to help. That's another thing I want you to know. He doesn't have to help. You said, girl, marriage is no joke. Excuse me. You said sometimes you have to walk away, even in marriage. That's real. That's real. And see, people don't like when I say that, but I'm just saying if it were me, if I was married to a person and this man was not changing and he tried to destroy me, I would divorce him without a question. I would not think or blink twice to get rid of him. I don't care what people say the Bible say. I don't want to hear it. This man trying to take me out. Okay? I'm going to have to pray and do a few Hail Marys or whatever. I don't know. But I'm done. I'm done. And see, me, I always felt like I was going to get married only one time. Just one time. And I believe that that's true. I'm not getting married more than once. That's it and that's all. And I'm telling you, there is a such thing as marrying somebody too soon. When you marry somebody and you're young and you're not aware, thank you for the love. You're not aware. You don't know how to vet a man and do all those things. Because a lot of us were raised by our mothers. Let's just keep it real. A lot of us were raised by our mothers and we did not know. And a lot of us now, we still don't know. We're learning because now spirit is waking us up. We're learning. But we didn't know when we were young. So I could have married my ex that I was with for all those years. I could have married him. We were engaged for a long time. But I just felt it in me. This is not it. And we had children together. Y'all know how it is. You get with a man and you living with a man and you start having children by the man and all that. In this society, that's normal. And I thought that was normal because everybody, that's just what we did. My sisters were in long-term relationships, every one of us, but we were not married. And so it wasn't a big deal. But I just felt like even when he gave me the ring, I said, no. I used to wear that ring and look at that ring and it was so nice and everything. And I was just like, I just didn't have that excitement. You know how you have that excitement when you're about to get married or you see women that just like, yeah, I'm about to get married. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't have that. I didn't. I was like, so you want to marry me, huh? This probably sound bad, but yeah, I know I'm keeping it 1,000. No. He said, I don't feel any attraction to men. I try, but it's just not there. It's going to come back. But that spirit, though, that spirit protecting you from within. So if you don't feel that desire and the emotion is gone, it's because you're working on yourself and you probably are doing that. You probably are just like 100% locked in and focused on yourself. And I'm going to tell you, this is how we connect to our Creator. The church, the mosque, the synagogue, the temple, the book, the Quran, the Bible, that is not how you connect to our Creator. You have to go straight up in here and start to follow that guidance. And when you start doing that, you're going to be cutting people off. You're going to start cutting yourself off. You're going to start reparenting yourself, telling yourself yes, telling yourself no. You're going to start doing all of those things. It's going to come from within you. I'm telling you what I know. There's nothing wrong with us starting off in religion. I did the same thing. We all are born into a religion in some type of way. Keep your foundation because it's not wrong. But I'm saying that once you really want to go deeper into spirituality, when you really want to get to your life purpose, it's a solo path between you and the Creator, and you getting serious about that. So that means that if you have to cut off family or cut a man off or even disconnect from people that you love or grew up with, hey, there's those that's doing it and there's those that's not. Our Creator is calling us, women and men, but especially the women. Because the men, believe it or not, they will follow what we say. They will do anything for a woman. They will. They really will. And if we require more, they will do better. They will. And I believe that in my heart. I believe it in my heart. You say, yes, it is. Yes. It is. Hold on, because let me go back up. You say, yes, I did. I started transforming and letting go about 4 years ago. Yep. That's spirit. It's just time for you to focus on yourself. And if you have children, let me tell you, until you get that relationship and that alignment within you, that connection to spirit within you, all you doing is just doing the best you can to take care of them kids. But you're not going to be able to fully help them to be who they came here to be. You're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be able to do it. I'm telling you. I was working every day. I graduated from college twice. I was thinking that, thank you, cousin, I was doing everything I could to be a good parent. And my children were still suffering. And I didn't know how to help them. My son was in trouble all the time in school. My daughter was going through all these things. My oldest son was going through all kind of stuff. It was not until I started to get on my healing journey. When I started healing, when I relocated, because y'all know I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I moved from there to Atlanta, Georgia. When I moved down here, everything changed. It was like, you know, when we talk about destiny, we talk about your North Node. There is a place that you need to be at a certain point in time in your life. It just is what it is. Everybody has a blueprint for their life. And when it's your time, because you can play around for a little bit. I'm going to tell you, Spirit going to let you go ahead and turn up and raise the roof and do all that on the dance floor and all that. You're going to kick it. But there comes a time when you start raise the roof and do all that on the dance floor and all that, you're going to kick it. But there comes a time when you start getting that guidance. Thank you, cousin. A spirit will check you and say, okay, this is what you need to do. It's a still small voice. People want to know what the voice of spirit sounds like. Our Creator, God, source, whatever you call it. You want to know what it sounds like? It sounds like you. Okay? Thank you, cousin. It sounds like your voice. It sounds like an idea. I think I want to do this. I think I want to do that. But you have the free will because your soul is in this body. You can choose whatever you want. So you'll get that idea or you'll get that spiritual inspiration to do something. If you don't do it, it will never go away. You'll always hear it. You'll always hear it. And you'll always know, man, I just keep having this feeling. I don't know what it is. That spirit telling you, move it. You said like the thought of starting over is, hold on, wait a minute. Like the thought of starting over is eating away to start over alone. I've been alone for so long. Yes. It takes years because most of us are in our 30s and 40s. Okay. People who listen to me, we're in our 30s and 40s, late 20s maybe, and some 50, but we've been this way our whole life. So it takes years to get into alignment. That's why I tell y'all to join us in spiritual alignment class. When you join spiritual alignment class, that's forever. You always have access. We're going to be like this together. All right. I'm going to be with you on your path. So when y'all don't see me here online, I'm over there in spiritual alignment class helping the ladies over there. Because I'm telling you, it's not a rush thing. It's not overnight. You don't do this overnight. Transformation doesn't happen overnight. It takes years. And I'm just here as a guide to help you along the path. But you are absolutely right. It takes years. It really does take years. So y'all join our private community. Join us in spiritual alignment class. You do not have to do this by yourself, but you do have to be ready to commit to yourself. It's a 4-week commitment to yourself. You know, we have that 28-day cycle. You're going to have 28 days of assignments. Okay? Well, more like every week you'll get assignments. All right? You'll get them on Sunday. But you have to commit to it, because I'm not going to be asking you. You can ask ladies in spiritual alignment class. I'm not going to ask you, cousin, did you do this? Did you do this or that? I'm not going to ask you none of that. You're going to be in the group chat. We're going to be chatting, because we chat, we talk, okay? Text thread all day long. So if you feel like, oh, I ain't got nobody to talk to, I'll never have nobody to call, you need to be in spiritual alignment class. Because we have a whole text thread that we talk all the time. Sharing pictures of our family, all that. You have support. You do. You really do have support. You said accountability. I love it. We need that. As women, we need that. Because a lot of times we're the one carrying the torch and we don't have anybody to support us. You said, Ken, I found you. Cousin, you found me. The 5. Thank you, cousin. Happy Mother's Day, Courtney. Cousin in spiritual alignment class, she knows. She knows. And cousin is losing weight. She's doing so good. But it takes time. And I'm not here to tell you wrong for this, you right for that. It ain't none of that over here. I'm just going to tell you the real what it is. That's it. That's it. And we need that support. We really do. Because a lot of these men that left us high and dry. That's just real. I don't care what they say on these podcasts. I don't care what nobody say. They say, oh, the women this and the women that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. When I'm seeing most people being raised by a single mother, men, y'all doing something. Y'all doing something. So don't act like y'all innocent, because you're not. And I don't want to hear it. You said it really does. You said, yeah, high and dry. You said it's best to focus on ourselves. It really is. It really is. Because the truth of the matter is, we have to take responsibility for having children, being with a man, believing in a man, trusting a man. And unfortunately, a lot of us did not have the guidance. Nobody really told us. We did not know. Especially black women here in America, y'all know we didn't have the support. And just like black men too, we don't know. We're just learning as we go or as we grow. But we're learning now. We're learning now. Don't put your trust in a man. You put your trust in the Creator. Because I'm telling you, you don't have to take care of yourself or those children when you get in alignment. I'm telling you what I know. You don't have to worry about paying them bills. You don't have to worry about how you're going to get food on the table. You don't have to worry about none of that type of stuff. And it would be so wise of you right now to get in alignment with our Creator. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Because there is going to come a time when even your money won't save you. That's what it is. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time we living in. I don't need to tell y'all. You can turn on this TikTok or turn on the news and see it. You can see it. It's going down. It's just like a ticking time bomb. That's what's going on right now. Okay? And all of these events is adding up and lining up until the day that everything just falls apart. Especially here in America. It's going to happen. And I'm not telling you this to scare you. I'm telling you the truth, like I told you. As a spirit guide, all I could do is tell you the truth. And just a sidebar. Y'all know, some of y'all know, that once you hear what I say, you can't unhear it. It's in your ear, you got it. So now you know. So if you continue to do the things you're doing, it's cool. But just know you're making a choice. All right? When you choose to change and get in alignment with spirit, your life is going to change. And that is what is going to save you, your family, your marriage when you get married, or whatever else you got going on in your life, your business, whatever it is you're starting in your life. If you're doing it on your own, it's a struggle. Many people out there are in business, but they are struggling mentally, emotionally. They are struggling because they are doing something. They are not connected to the source. You can be successful here in this realm and have all the money that you want because there are forces that run this realm. You can have all those things, but you won't have the peace. And as women, we have to get into alignment with spirit so we can have that peace. So we can give that to the world and give that to humanity. That's what we're here to do. We're here to nurture humanity. But we can't do that If we're stressed out, overworked, tired, crying every day and all this, no. You said it's scary out here. You said, you on vacation right now? Kelly, you say I'm on vacation right now. I'm seeing a lot of things unfolding. Yeah, especially in other parts of the world. See, in America, listen, America does a great job of keeping us very comfortable. And I had to learn this. Even from my last relationship, I'll say this. I learned that just because a person is giving you everything, it doesn't mean that that's good for you. Because sometimes if a person is giving you everything, then you're not responsible, So I learned that too. But that's what America does. America will give us everything. And then it's like, we don't have to be responsible. We can just go wild and do whatever we want to do. And it's like, oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't help us to grow. It doesn't help us to grow getting everything that you want. Like me, when I was in a relationship, I didn't have to pay my bills. If I didn't pay my light bill, he gonna pay my light bill. But now that we're not in a relationship, it's like, okay, now I need to be responsible, pay my bills on time. You see what I'm saying? But that's how America is. America's just like giving us everything. And we have so much that we still feel like it ain't enough. This ain't enough. We'll cry and whine and this and that. And then you go in other parts of the world and see how they live. And you like, I want to go home. I want to go home. You say, I'm going through this at this very moment. Yeah. Yeah. You can have a man that's going to give you everything you want. Because there are going to be men that are going to leave you. And there are going to be some men that you're going to have to leave. But you learn from all of them, And I don't understand why people think that, you're just going to be in one relationship your whole life. It doesn't work like that. We are learning from each other, men and women. We're learning from each other. So, a lot of men that feel like they don't want a woman with children, it's like, well, you're going to be single, especially if you're in your 30s or 40s, okay? You're going to get up there like David Banner. Excuse me, I ain't laughing at the men, but, they're going to be running around in circles trying to find the one, find the one, find the one, find the one, find the one. And they get up at their 50 and say, dang, I lost all of them. Then they going to try to get them a little young tender. And she ain't going to want them. She's going to be like, run me my money. You know I don't want you, oldie. You know I don't want you. You know what this is. And all the women that loved you, you say, I didn't want them. Yeah. I don't want them. It's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, take care of yourself. Okay? Forget these men. It's so much going on in the world right now. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's really a distraction, not unless it's a man that comes in, knows your value, and wants to support you and help you with your purpose and things like that. But I'm going to tell you what Spirit had told me, that the relationship doesn't come before the purpose. And that's what a lot of us are doing. We're trying to get into relationships with each other, but we don't know what our purpose is. So if you don't know why you were created and what you came here to do, you don't need a partner because they're going to distract you from doing the thing you came to do. When you don't have a partner, you locked all the way in. You all in. But when you have a partner, you all up on him. And don't get me wrong, that's how it's supposed to be. We are just created to be that way. Women, y'all know. When we get a man, baby, we all up on him. All on him. What you need, what you want, where you go, where your bed, where you call it. Yeah, and we supposed to be like that for our husband. If he's not ready to commit, the sooner you let him go, the better. The better. So he can figure out what he wants. Let him figure it out. But as long as you giving him everything, he don't need to figure it out. He gonna say, dang, I don't know, man, because there might be something better out there. Because that's really what they thinking. And I ain't mad at them, because the men choose who they want to marry. We don't choose who we want to marry. The man chooses who he want to marry. And that's a fact. So if he's not sure if it's you, then give him the liberty to go figure out who he want. Don't let him be all up in your bed getting you pregnant. Okay? Did you hear what I said? You said I learned some men can take that. It's so much. Hold on, because y'all know I learned some men can take that. It's too much. But I love that so much. What are you trying to say, AJ? AJ, are you a man? Because That picture look like an afro. You said, oh my, look, I'm all up in the thing. They ain't gonna show my age. Excuse me, I'm still young. I'm still young. You said, oh my God, I haven't seen you. Yeah, my Capricorn sister, Candace. Cousin, you got my government. Cousin said, my Capricorn cousin, Can. Capricorn cousin, Can. All C's. Thank you. You said, I hope I spelled everything right. You did, cousin. You did. Look, I used to always talk about y'all because I never used to spell my name right. Because everybody used to spell my name Candace with the I. It's not with the I, it's with the A. But you said, oh my God, Candace, good to see you. Y'all is calling me by my government. Y'all know me. You said, cousin, no, yeah, I know you. I know you. Yes, it's me. I love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all join us in spiritual alignment class. It's time to move forward. You said, yes, I love you, girlie. Helped me through so much. Oh, cousin, I'm still here. I'm still here. I had to work on myself. And unfortunately, a lot of people on my Can't Be the Light channel, they still where they at. And I got to keep moving forward. I have to move forward because look at the times we live in, you know. I'm called to help women to move forward. So I can't give y'all all the answers like I used to, because I didn't mind giving y'all all the answers and everything. But I was giving you all the answers, telling y'all this was about to happen, expect this and that, you know. Nothing was changing. Nothing was changing. Women were not changing. Even men, I was helping men too. Nobody was changing. Everybody's still doing the same thing. This is not that. That time is over. It's time for us to heal and move forward. So join us in spiritual alignment class. Commit to yourself for 4 weeks and watch what spirit does in your life. Your life is going to change. I'm telling you. You said, happy Sunday, my dear. That natural look and no lashing is fire. Thank you. The natural look and no lashes. You know, I be trying to do whatever I can do, whatever. I just laugh. Thank you, cousin. You said, I remember you, cousin. And you still have a peaceful vibe. Thank you, cousin. Oh, I'm better now. I'm much better now. I'm better. But believe it or not, cousin, some people don't like it. Some people do not like that I went away to get better. They don't. We want you to go back. We want you to go back. I'll be like, man, one more person try to tell me to go back, I'm going to knock them upside the head. Why would I want to go back and do the things I used to do? And I done worked so hard to become this person. It's crazy. It's crazy. You see people like that in the family. It's like, people don't want you to move forward and be better. That's why you got to let people go. That's why I let the whole channel go. People like, Ken, you should go over there and record. I don't want to record over there. I would rather start over at the beginning with people that are ready to move forward. I don't want to go back over there. If they find me, like y'all finding me, that's spirit. That's spirit. But if they don't, you know, they're probably wondering forever, what happened to Ken? Dang, what happened to Ken? They'll never find me. You said we did change, trust. Yes. There are a lot of you that have changed. And that's why I'm saying the people that have changed and that are on this healing journey, you're going to find me. We're going to find each other because we're connected. We're aligned. You know, you don't lose that just because one person is here and one person is there. Y'all know how spirituality works. You can talk to people and they ain't even in the same room as you. You now know how this works. So we're still in alignment. We're still going to get back together. You said, oh my God, so glad I found you this way. Thank you, cousin. But don't make me cry, because y'all know them thug tears will come down. I know what spirit is doing. I know it. It's so good. It's so good. Get ready. Get ready, ladies. I'm telling you, stay focused. There's so much going on right now, but we are here at this time and we are about to change the world. First, we change ourselves. We allow spirit to do that from within. And then what we go out in the world and do, it can't be stopped. You cannot be stopped. And a lot of people from the past, with all respect, okay, respect to those who came before us, but they have 1 foot in and 1 foot out with spirit. You can't do that. You cannot do it. especially if you're on the righteous path, you're on that narrow path. You got to be all in. You can't be lukewarm. You can't be doing this in front of everybody else and then you go behind that back and do something else. You get bumped off. You get bumped off. But women, I'm telling you, one thing about women I know is that when we decide to do something, it's done. And that's why a lot of men say they rather women work for them and with them, because they know, we're great workers. But a lot of time our direction and our focus is off. And that's what spiritual alignment class is about, is getting you in alignment so you can be straight up and down with spirit and do what you came here to do. Because I'm telling you, once you get that direction, you get that clarity, that discernment, and that focus, baby, it ain't nothing that a man gonna be able to do with you. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing with you. But say hi and bye. Oh, you looking good today. Thank you. That's all they be saying. I'm telling you, because thank you. You gonna make a man very lucky one day, but it ain't gonna be you. It ain't gonna be you, because you ain't better play with me. They know who to play with. Yeah. And you cannot play games with somebody that's not a game. You just can't. So if these men don't know what they want to do, they don't know if they want to commit to you, close it up and go. Because you already know what's going to happen. One or two things, or both. You're going to get your heart broke, or you're going to get pregnant again. Okay? And I'm just telling you the truth. You said, whoa, last time I saw you on YouTube 2 years ago. Glad I came across you on live. Hey, cousin. Hey. I'm glad y'all finding me. I'm glad. And this is my second TikTok. So we have the Lighthouse Women's Wellness Center, the TikTok, and then we also have this one, which is the Can Be Light TikTok. I have two. And we also have 2 YouTube channels too. So subscribe over there on YouTube, Lighthouse Women's Wellness Center, and then Lighthouse Women of Virtue. If you want to watch all the live replays, it's going to be on the Lighthouse Women of Virtue. Go and subscribe over there. Get your free guide. If you need clarity about anything, because I know I don't do privates publicly. I do them for women in spiritual alignment class. And I got one coming up soon, but yeah, if I want a private, I have to be in spiritual alignment class. Because this is how I know that people are ready. Because I was doing a lot of public privates and, sessions and stuff like that. And let me tell you, you can do the same session for somebody 100,000 times. It don't mean nothing. And I just can't do that. I can't. You said, hey, cousin. Hey, cousin. Hey. You said, I had one that wanted to commit. However, he's lazy and don't want to work. See what I'm saying? They're going to show you. Don't listen to what the man say, because he going to say some things that sound real good. He sound good. Thank you for the love, cousin. Thank you. It sound good. They going to look good. They going to smell good. They going to do all the things. They going to put it on. But watch him. Just pay attention to him and listen to what he says. He's going to tell you. He's going to. Thank you, cousin. I got one diny. Cousin. Okay, y'all see my goal up there? Because I didn't know on TikTok you have to set goals. On TikTok, you have to set goals. So my goal is to get 30 dinies. Y'all see the little diny? So if y'all got some dinosaurs, send me a diny. Look at the tiny diny. It's so cute. You said you're not lying. Thank you for the roses, cousin. Thank you. It's true though. It is very true. So it's like, pay attention. Thank you for the tiny. I got 2 tinies. Thank you. You said I keep saying slow walk them. Yes, to discern if they're for the streets. Vet Boulevard. Oh, cousin, you said if they from the street, avenues, and boulevards. For real. Stay out that private lane. I know that's right. You have to. But see, when we meet a man, I just think that we're just set up to do this. Thank you for the love. We're just set up to just fall in love. We just want to fall in love. Oh my gosh. We just want to fall in love so bad. We do. We do. And we believe them. We do. A lot of times we do. You said, do you still do readings? I do private sessions in the spiritual alignment class. So we have a monthly call every month. So I keep y'all abreast to everything going on in the streets, what to expect, what's going on out here in the world, and all that type of stuff. So I do a collective call. So we do one call. And then if you want a private session, then you can book that. But you have to be in spiritual alignment class. I don't do it publicly no more because, you know, it's a different time. It's not like it was back in the day when I was on YouTube, you know. Now, people crazy. All right, it's a lot of crazies out here. And it's a lot of energies that people be connected to. And I don't want no parts of none of that, you know. I just don't. So this is how I protect my energy and the energy of the people at the Lighthouse. So I have to put it, you know, in the safe. Like I always say, it's gates around heaven. So the same thing with you in your life. Put them gates up. Don't let everybody in, especially in your house and around your children. You let men in the house around your children? Hey, I can't tell you what to do. But my children, they will not be meeting no man unless he's my husband. Ever. It ain't gonna happen. Go out. If you're gonna go out, go in a public place, go in the daytime. Thank you, cousin. Thank you for the roses. Go in the daytime so people can see you and you ain't gonna do nothing crazy, okay? If you want to date. But going to dates at nighttime and letting men come all over your house, spend the night and all that type of stuff, man, that's crazy. That is crazy. You say, I agree, cuz. For real. For real. Then, you know, men, me, and your kids, you don't know what he thinking in his mind about your children. That's just me. That's how I think as a parent. I was like, I don't know what this man think about my children. Because some men don't like children. They don't like that you have a child. And that has been coming out recently. A lot of men like, I don't want a woman with a child. I don't want a woman with a child. So I'm like, I don't want you around my child at all. Because a lot of times things happen to young girls because the mother is bringing men around her children. Or thinking that, you know, you can trust family members even around your children. I don't trust nobody around my children. Not even my own family. My kids don't go spend the night at nobody's house. Y'all stay right here. They can come over here. You want somebody to spend the night? Okay, they can spend the night. But y'all ain't going nowhere. Until you get old enough, you know. You said, do you go live with the wellness on TikTok? If so, what's your schedule? So we have a wellness session that's coming up for single mothers. And you can come if you're not a single mother, but it's for single mothers. It's going to be June the 1st. And I did one just last month. Well, I did one at the beginning of this month in May. And a lot of the ladies was like, Ken, you got to do this again. You got to do this again. So I'm going to help you reset your energy because, you know, I'm an energy healer. I got the spirit fingers now. I'm going to send y'all some love and healing energy, okay? We're going to reset the energy. And I think I'm going to do that every month. Because as single mothers, we need it. We just need it, you know? And I don't see really nobody that's doing anything just for single mothers. It's always like, we don't really mess with single mothers like that. But we the ones that holding everything up. Most people been raised by their mama. And the whole world is just looking at us, especially black women, like, oh, we don't really mess with y'all like that. Like, we the orphans. Like, we got ourselves pregnant. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You said that makes sense. There are women out here who also do not like children as well. Yeah, there are women. You think I don't know that? I know that, cousin. There are some women out here that do not like children. They don't even like their own children. Ooh, man, they vicious. Woo! I know. I know some people that have been abused when they were children and a woman was right there. It's like, this woman was right there. She could have did something. She didn't even help the child out. That's why I say, I don't do privates for everybody. Because I know all women are not the same. This is the Lighthouse Women's Wellness Center, but there are women that carry very nasty energy. And I don't care what nobody say. That dark energy, that negative entity energy, is feminine. It is. It is. It really is. There's some really nasty women out here. I know it. You said right. I hear you and clearly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to watch yourself. Mr. T, watch these women out here. Because a lot of the women are sleeping with these men. And if these men are off their rocker and these women are sleeping with them, guess what they're going to do? They're going to come bring that energy right back to you. They're very seductive. You see them with their butt sticking out the front door, or butt sticking out the back door, and breast sticking out the front door. Oh, they try to entice you, baby. They got them lips. Got the eyelashes, blink, blink, blink. Oh, they try to get y'all. I'm telling you. You said right. I'm telling you, better watch your back. Watch your back, and then your head be like this. Ooh, ooh. Can't even think straight. Okay. You said had to overcome some childhood wounds from my hateful parent. Yes, it's real. It's real. You said toxic energy. Oh yeah, women got some very toxic energy, and that's because they're not healed. They're not healed. A lot of them are not healed, and then they make these decisions, especially to alter their bodies and do all this different kind of stuff, because they're not in love with who they are. We all start off there, but this is why I tell you, ladies, work on yourself first. Get in alignment with spirit first, because I'm telling you, you could lose that weight, you can get that curvy body and all that. I'm telling you, I did it. I did it. And you do not have to go sit on no table. You don't have to do none of that stuff. What you want to do is go back to the way you were when you were about 18 years old. Because that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. The weight that I am now, I was this weight when I was 18 years old. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding. Energy and everything. Energy and everything. Complete reset. And spirit will do that for you. But going to change how you look and all of that type of stuff, look, I try to tell women ahead of time, when you do that, you're not going to keep a man. And women are looking at him like, dang, you know, this woman's so beautiful. She's so this and that. But she fouled against our creator. Because our creator created us to be imperfect for a reason. So it's black women out here doing it too. And I'm going to call them out. It's the black women. Okay. It's the black women. They are out here altering their face, altering their body, doing all this stuff to their body because they don't like the way they look. I don't care if you tell me that you like the way you look. You don't like the way you look. Don't tell me that you do. I'm not crazy. Okay? You can say it to people out here who don't know no better, but I know better. Because I know that if you like something, you don't change it. Right? Hello? Okay. Or it doesn't just make sense to me. Because if I like something, I'm not going to change it. So if you change how you look, then you don't like it. Okay? You said dark energy. Yes. You said I found out though. Oh yeah. You'll be trying to get your life right, men. You'll be trying to wonder, or excuse me, you'll be wondering why you thinking all crazy and all this type of stuff. Women, you don't want none of this. I'm telling you. You think you already going through a lot of mental challenges? Start sleeping with a crazy woman. Okay? So a lot of these men out here think they got mental health issues. They're going through all this mental stuff. You are sleeping with a woman that is probably off her rocker. And you can't tell. Because you don't know. You don't know all the things she's been through. But sometimes women will tell you. They'll tell you. I had this happen to me. I had that happen to me. And it's not their fault. It's just their experience. And they haven't healed from it. They haven't overcome what they've been through. They haven't processed and released it. So they carry it with them. And it's slowly eating away at them. And they want to keep dating. And then they go and tear a man up. I tell my sons, look, I'm not biased either way. Because I have sons and I have a daughter. So I'm going to tell you the truth from both angles. Men are jacked and the women are jacked too. So it's best for us to just work on ourselves. Get yourself together. Get off the top and underneath the man and the woman. Because you're going to end up frying your brain. And frying your behind too. If you know what I mean. Okay? You said healing is so important. It is. It is. You said she effed me up. She is off it. But she put them lashes and wig on and a pretty smile to hide it. Ooh, ooh. Marlon. I already know. I know. And it's hard not to see because they look so beautiful. A lot of these women look so beautiful. But we have to remember that there are negative entities that are very beautiful. They're not ugly and looking like an ugly monster with a pitchfork and some horns on top of their head. I mean, if I was a deceptive force, I wouldn't want you to know I was a deceptive force. And remember, this is not a flesh and blood thing. This is all spiritual. But they're teaching us. So we're learning how to love ourselves through these experiences, both men and women. Not just the men, but the women too. And if you're going after somebody just based off of the looks, then they're going to teach you that that may not be a good idea. And you learn, right? So now when you see somebody that look like that, you're going to say, you ain't going to be with your tongue hanging out. You're like, oh, I know she's beautiful, but let me get to know her. Let me hear what she got to say. Let me watch her for a while. Because that's one thing I'm telling you about people in general. They're going to tell them themselves. If you're around them for a long period of time, men or women, they're going to show you exactly who they are. They're going to show you, they're going to show you, they're going to show you. And then you'll see. You say you had to be single for years to get the understanding about me. Excuse me. And who God is in me. Best thing I ever did. Yep. And that's how we learn what love is. Because until we get that love from our Creator and we can feel that within us, we'll always go outside finding love, trying to find love, and we'll never get it. You said exactly. Yep. You said, now I'm learning. It's my first encounter. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Yep. You said, now I'm learning. It's my first encounter. Oh, yeah. Sorry, cousin. We all living and learning. That's it. Men and women too. Okay? So Marlon, you're not alone. We are all learning from each other. That's just what we're here to do. But when we make the same mistake over and over and over again, and then we look at the other person and say, oh no, it's the man. And then we look at the woman and say, oh no, it's the woman. It's not either one. It's always us, because as within, so without. So we always look inside of us to see, why am I attracting this experience? There's a song that Money Long got. She said, if I'm always attracting things, why am I attracting all these things to me? I said, girl, you attracting all that stuff to you because you got to get yourself together. That's why. Take some time away from work. Take some time away from everything and get yourself together. And then you will attract better. That's how it goes. But it's energy. You cannot fake energy. You can fake it religion. You can fake it at the church, the mosque, the synagogue, the temple. You can do all the things and fulfill all the laws or whatever the rules are. When it comes to spirituality, when it comes to you growing and evolving as a soul, you will not fake the energy. People will look me in my face and say, oh no, Ken, I forgive him or I forgive her. I'm looking, I said, no, you're not. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't. You don't. Now, I don't say nothing, though. Look, I don't say nothing. Because I know. Because I can read the energy. Okay? If the energy changes, let me tell you how you know you forgive a person. It doesn't bother you. You're completely neutral, because that is what this earth is. It's neutral. So you don't just love them, but you don't hate them either. You don't feel anything. That's peace. That's how you know you're over something. But if somebody says that person's name and you go, ooh, you ain't over it. Or if you think about an experience that happened to you, you go, ooh, you're not over it. You're not over it. And it's okay. You just got to process it. You said, girl, I haven't seen you in years. I used to watch you on YouTube. Hey, cousin. Okay. You just got to process it. You said, girl, I haven't seen you in years. I used to watch you on YouTube. Hey, cousin. My cousin is finding me. My cousin, they finding me. I'm here, cousin. Look, we about to get this healing. We about to get it. Make sure y'all join up or sign up for the Single Mothers Wellness out for me and still attract the wrong energy. It's just not time. Because remember, I told you, it takes years. It's not a monthly thing, a daily thing, a weekly thing. It is years. It's going to be years for you to change that energy. You said, why attract ungrateful people or people trying to change me? So let me tell you something. Whatever you're attracting, they are your soulmates. These are your soulmates. Every person that you encounter in this life, they are your soulmates. Not just the lovers, all the lovers, Your soulmates are souls, people who have incarnated, came here on this planet at the same time as you, and you cross paths at certain points on your journey. Nobody's going to stay in your life forever. Let's just get that out of our mind, okay? MIB, get that out your mind. Nobody's staying in your life forever, okay? You're going to encounter people and you're going to learn from every experience. The soulmate is the teacher. When you think of soulmate, think of teacher. So every person is going to teach you about yourself. They're going to teach you your own self-worth and your value. So what they're going to do is they're going to reflect to you what's going on inside. Because a lot of times we don't know what's going on inside. We all start off like babies. Even though we're adults, we still are babies in the spirit because we don't understand spiritual things. So people will show us what's going on in the inside, and we're like, they're terrible to me. They're doing me like this. They're doing me like that. But they're only treating you the way you treat yourself. So if you attract the person that rejects you, you're rejecting yourself. If you attract people that are ungrateful, they don't appreciate you, it's showing you that you're giving too much. Why do you overgive? You got to get to the bottom of that. Why do you do the things that you do? They're going to help you to see it. So every experience, if you look at it like it's showing you something that you need to learn, not to get down on yourself and go drink and smoke and all that. Because a lot of times people will do that. You know, when you start going through your lessons, you'll start to sabotage yourself or start to hurt yourself because you feel the pain. You say, oh, I don't know why I'm doing this, because you're getting the awareness. But Spirit has to grant you the awareness. So once you get the awareness, then a lot of times you start feeling bad because you're like, oh, I'm terrible. It's for your observation. Because remember, we're only here to make observations. So you're observing the experiences and then you make adjustments. This is what we do. You observe it, you make adjustments. It starts within and then you'll see it externally. That's how it goes. You said this is a fact. Because I'm learning this right now. Literally going through it. Yes. That's what it's all. And that's what it's all about. That's the mystery of life. We are all here growing. So you can have your children and get married and do all the things. Get your job, start your business and do all the things. That's just an experience. Your soul cannot do anything if your soul did not incarnate and enter into the body. Once your soul enters into the body, now you can touch, taste, feel, have good time, bad times, all these things. But remember, you are the soul, all right? You're not the body. You're not the experiences. You're just observing them. But a lot of times we start to identify with the body and the experience because that's all we know. We don't know any better because remember, we don't understand spiritual things until we grow. And then we understand it from a spiritual or higher perspective that this is not happening to me. This is an experience that I'm going through because I'm growing through this. What do I need to learn from this? How is this going to help me? You said, thanks. Absolutely. You said, right. That's why people can read other people and tell what they should do or acknowledge, or knowledge they can learn and grow from. Yes. That's right. They can see it. And we're all together. You said, okay, I'm getting it now. Yeah, see? Now you got it. And we're all learning and growing from each other. So that's why we don't say, oh, he's bad. Oh, she's bad. You know, all these people are bad. Because before you even came to this planet, this is already played out. It's like a movie script. It's already written. So it was already going to happen. You just choose the path. Do I want to go this way? Do I want to do this? Okay. You choose which way you go. And depending on which way you go, then there's a certain script for that way. If you go this way, there's a certain script for that way. But it's already planned out. There's nothing you can do to stop anything. You can't stop it. It's going to happen. Because your soul is growing from the experiences. You grew from past life experiences. You're here now. You're growing right now. Hold on, cousin. Okay. So yeah, you're growing. You said God's way or the flesh way. Exactly. And God's way is you living as a spirit or a soul or connecting with the spirit and living as a spirit and not living as a flesh and blood. Thank you for the tiny. I got 4 tiny tinies. Thank you, cousin. But you're right. But it's levels. We don't come to this planet and just automatically we're spiritually inclined and we're so, evolved. No. Because remember, we're separated from spirit because of our disobedience in the way we want to live. And we live like that until we surrender to the flow of spirit and say, okay, my life needs to change. Something needs to change. Then we get into that flow. But that comes from within. And this is the reason why a lot of people feel like, I don't want to go to church. I don't want to go to the mosque. I don't feel like doing all that stuff. It's too much work. I don't want to do it. You don't have to. All you have to do is follow that guidance that's coming from within. And let me tell you, Spirit will tell you, Spirit will teach you from within how to eat, where to live, what to drink, where to go, who to be around. You know. You already know. But a lot of times we don't want to change. So we get that guidance from our soul, which is the GPS. That is your GPS. It knows the whole thing. It knows everything. So you get this guidance from within, from your soul, but your flesh is still in control. So you can do what you want to do, like a car, all right? You can go wherever you want to go. But without the direction, you'll always feel uncomfortable. You'll always feel like something in my life needs to change. I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied. You can get a million, trillion, bazillion dollars. You still feel terrible. And none of it works, okay? It's because the soul is supposed to grow. You're not going to be happy in this life. Listen to what I tell you. You don't hear nothing I say. If you don't grow, you will not be satisfied. No man will satisfy you. No woman, having children, getting married, getting a job, making $1 million a year, 10 million, 100 million. It doesn't matter. It's not going to satisfy you because the soul is here to grow. So if you're doing all the things in your body, but the soul's over here still wrapped up with all this past life energy and generational blockages and all this type of stuff, then the soul is not growing at all. So you're not going to be satisfied inside. But once you start to follow that guidance that's coming from within, you start nurturing yourself, loving yourself, healing. Things will be revealed to you. All of these things will start to happen. And then you will start to have this inner peace. That's what we want. We want to connect to that spirit of peace. Because then we can move forward. You know, at that point, we can move forward and do whatever we're doing with power because we have peace. But until then, we're just doing whatever. It is just like, you know, yeah, life is like, yeah. You said, yes, that be the battle. With the flesh and the soul. And I can feel my soul saying, it's time. Yes, Marlon. It's time. And like I said, we all have that time when you can do childish things. Our Creator knows that we don't have a clue. On the spiritual path, we say, you don't know what you don't know that you don't know yet. So there is a time when you just don't know. So we are given that opportunity to go out and do all these things. We be like, oh, Lord, I don't know what I was thinking, but I sure did that. Okay, do all of that. Do all of it. It's not wrong. But you keep living. And then it's going to come to a point in your life when it's time for you to align with your destiny. What did you come here to do? Thank you, cousin. I got 5 tiny tinies. Yes. Not Section 8, Betty. You said I procrastinate too. And that's okay. There's a reason why you procrastinate. So you have to get to the bottom of that. Join us in spiritual alignment class, ladies. I can help you with that. Okay? But if you procrastinate, there's a reason why you do that. And it's not wrong. There's not nothing wrong with procrastination. You just need to slow down. That's all. Because if you got too much on your plate, there's too much going on. Even if you got a lot just going on in your head, then there's a reason why you're procrastinating because it's just a lot going on. So slow down. Make lists for yourself. That will help you. To-do lists will help you. And then just setting dates and times. That will help you. So you can do this on this day, this on that day. Okay? Organize your life. When we think about business, we always think about a business being something external to you. But you have to run your life like it's a business. You really do. So that you can have an organized structure. Because if you don't, you just wake up every morning, you do the repeat thing every day, but you're not getting the things done that need to be done. That's going to push you forward. So set dates and times. Yes, you said the outfit looks cute. Thank you. Cute AF. Thank you. You said, is it a jumpsuit? It's a dress. This is a dress. Thank you. You said, yes, now I feel. Hold on one second. You said, now I feel I need to find. Oh, you need to find the balance. You found like, okay. And it takes time. It takes time. But spend time alone. That's why we spend time alone. So you can know. You won't know with people around you because it's just confusing. Because you're picking up on people's energy. You could be picking up on people's thoughts and feelings and stuff like that. There are people that are suffering in your life. And just being around them. I know it sounds harsh, but just being around them or talking to them, if they're suffering, Now you suffering. You all in your head and you going through all this stuff because you connected to them. And now you picking up on their energy. So if you know that people are suffering, the best thing you can do is pray for them. Because your prayer is more powerful than your presence, especially as you get connected to our creator, You can pray for people and things will change in their life. You believe that, pray for them, let them go. But if you know they're suffering, you can't be on the phone with them every day. And they can't be coming pulling up at your house every day. Because now you try to get your mind right and get your life right, but you picking up on their energy. Even if it's mama. I know. You said, Kim, my mama? Sometimes mama be a little toxic. Okay? Sometimes mama be struggling. And I'm going to tell you, the older generation, they've been struggling for a long time. Sorry. They have been struggling like that for years. And you cannot help them. But you know what will help them? When they see you change. When they see how you live your life, they're going to look at themselves. They're going to say, dang, I could have did this. Or maybe I should do this. That's what changes them. That's what changes people. Not you. Not you. You said, tell like it is. Oh, tell like it is can't. It's a fact. It's a fact. You said they have a stronghold. Yes. That energy is draining. It's very draining. Yes. It's very draining. Aunties and uncles and mom and them and all that. They come from a whole nother generation, a whole nother time. And see, we have been granted this ability in this generation to have so much education and money and access. And I mean, it's just different for us. So it's like, we don't have that limitation like they did. Some of us still do, but a lot of us don't, or we're breaking away from that. A lot of our parents felt like, well, I need to work on a job, or I need to go to church, or I need to do this, or I need to go do it like that. But in this generation, we're like, no, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do it. It's a better way. And that's coming from within. Spirit is telling us it's a better way, because it is. But if you're connected to people who are stuck in that way, then that can rub off on you. And a lot of times you'll go to them feeling like, okay, this is the elder. They're going to help me. But no, they're only going to help you to the ability that they can help you. And if they could not help themselves, they cannot help you. And that's the same thing I tell people about this ancestor work. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Spirit. I'm just going to say a little bit. Y'all know I ain't going to say too much. I'm going to say a little bit. All your people on the other side, they ain't your friends. Just like in your family. All your family that you got here now, they don't see it for you. And trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I had altars, I did all the things, okay? Just because you have an ancestor on the other side that you love, it doesn't mean that they're going to help you and be there for you and to support you. They can sabotage you. They can hurt you. This is not religion. I'm telling you the truth. If you summons and call on the ancestor that you don't know personally, but you feel like this my grandma, this my grandpa, this my that, you don't know them. You don't. And the spirits on the other side know that you don't know them. And there are entities that could portray it to be who you think they are. And they're not that. Just a little sidebar to let you know. Because a lot of people want to do the spiritual work. But let me tell you something. When I was gone, I done did some spiritual work. I know what I'm talking about. They can't help you to do a thing if they couldn't help themselves. Okay? And if your bloodline is still suffering, if you were born in poverty, if you were born with all these generational blockages and challenges, then people before you couldn't do it. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. You said, dang, we got to deal with the fake people, the spirit too. Oh, yeah, you got to deal with some fake spirits, I'm telling you. They're whispering all kind of stuff in your ear. You're doing all this kind of stuff you think is right. It's not. But it ain't wrong either. Because remember, there is no wrong. They teach us too. So we learn. It's not bad. Because you're going to learn either way. But you're going to learn that the guidance that you need, it comes from within. It's always going to bring you back to yourself. Every time. But a lot of times we like, hey, cousin. A lot of times we like, oh, I want to connect to my people on the other side. They're going to help me. They can. I'm not saying that they can't help you. I'm not saying that they won't help you. I'm saying that your help should come from the Creator, because the Creator knows what guides can help you more effectively, But if you call on this guide, you call on this saint, you call upon this entity, you say, this is who I want to help me. How do you know this is the one that's supposed to help you? Okay? Because last time I checked, the angels, they hearken and they listen to the voice of the Creator. They listen to our Creator. So we don't call on the guides we want from the spiritual realm to come and help us, because we don't know which ones can help us the best. We think we know, but we don't know what we don't know that you don't know yet. It's just how it goes. Okay? You said you went off on them last night, then came across this. You said I was led back to this last night. Yeah, you said, so yes, ma'am, I agree. Yeah. Exactly. You said, what's one good tip on tapping in with our Creator internally? I feel like I look outward for too much. Okay, so looking outward, that's a phase. We all do it. We all do it. Whether you start off in the church, the mosque, the synagogue, the temple, or whatever, we all do it, because just like a child, in the spirit, we are children. We don't know. So we're just trying to find some support, some help, somebody to guide us. The best thing you can do is, number one, when you wake up in the morning, you want to start spending quiet time, even if it's just 1 minute in the morning. Just start practicing it. Sitting up in your bed, do a 3-breath reset. That's what I always say. So you'll go in through the mouth for 7 seconds, hold it, then go out, or in through the nose, and then out through the mouth for 7 seconds. Do that 3 times and just sit there. Just sit there. And when you're sitting there, you're not making nothing happen. Just observe what's going on up in your head. What's going on? How do you feel? Okay? Just observe. Observe yourself. And once you start doing that, you're going to start to get more calmer. A lot of times we like, this is how we are as humans, okay? Gotta go, gotta do this, gotta... And Spirit's not speaking to you while you're in that state, because it's very calm, okay? The energy of our Creator is very calm. So we have to get calm to get on that frequency, because other than that, we can just keep going and do whatever you want to do. Go, 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 go. So when you hear people say meditate, I don't really want to say meditate, because some people think meditation and they say, I don't want to deal with that. It's not meditation. It's just you slowing down and practicing that every day. Just that simple step. Just simple. Okay? Start observing what's going on in your mind and in your body. How do you feel? And then start following that guidance. You're going to hear it. You hear it now. You hear it now. If Spirit is telling you, stop eating this food, stop going that place, start doing this thing, call this person, do this and that, you hear it. You already hear it. It's just the things that we're being guided to do, we don't want to do it. And that's just real. But once you start to do it, then you get a greater connection to our Creator. And in church, we call it obedience. You can call it obedience, but I just like to say, you just listen. That's it. And the more you follow that guidance, you're going to change. You're going to change. Your life is going to change. You're going to change. Everything is going to change. And Spirit will speak to you more and more and more. But the reason why we don't hear from our Creator is because we're doing whatever we want to do. And we can do that for our whole life. There are people who came before us. They did it and they will keep doing it. Spirit ain't talking to them. There's a lot of people think that our Creator talking to them. Ain't talking to them. All right? Just tell you the truth. Like in the Bible, our Creator only spoke to certain people. And I'm going to get off on here because y'all know I'll be on here too long and my words start... Because I be underneath these lights. I can't do it. But it's just a fact. Our Creator is not talking to everybody. It's just not happening. They like, oh, I heard from the Creator. No, you didn't hear from the Creator. No, you didn't. You didn't. You heard from something. And it's not wrong, because we have guides on the other side. So you can hear from your guides too. But in order to get up to that level to align with the Creator, there's work to do. There's work to do. And in church, we were taught that, I'm just going to call him JC. Okay. They said JC did it all. Which we know is Joshua. They're two different entities. Okay. They're two different beings. Okay. They're not the same. They're not the same. But there is an entity or a being, a person that came in the form of our Creator. and did those things. Yes, but it ain't the JC. Cat's out the bag, okay? It ain't. That's why it don't work. That's why it don't work. That's why it don't work. I just got to tell you, okay? This is the reason why people are suffering, families are suffering, generation after generation after generation. And it just ain't the Christian, it's every single religion. Whoever your parents told you was the one that was going to save you, I'm telling you, they ain't going to save you. They're going to show you the way. Just like every other ascended master, they're going to show you the way. But if you don't do the things that you're being guided to do, you never will do greater works than they did. They will always be the ones that did the great work, and you'll always be on your knees thanking them for what they did already. But are we supposed to be still thanking, whatever or whoever for what they did? Or are we supposed to be doing greater things than they did? It's like having grandparents that did something great in their life. They did a great thing in their life, right? They were very successful, and they're gone. And they got their picture hanging up over the fireplace. And everybody just, oh, my grandpa did this, my grandma did this, or grandpa, everybody giving them all this praise. But in your life, you're still doing all this crappy stuff and you're not doing anything, but everybody just so thankful for what the grandparents did. Do you think your grandparents are proud of you? No. Because they have given you everything that you need so that you can be successful. So why are you not successful? This is what religious people don't want to hear, because they want to play. They want to look religious. They want to sound religious. They want to play. I'm not here to play. I'm not here to be a part of nobody's group. Don't try to put me in none of your groups. Take me out the group chat, okay? That's not what I'm here for. I am Marie Moses. I came here to set people free the same way Yahshua did, okay? Excuse me, that was a little sidebar. All right? So if you want to get close to our Creator, listen, because we know that the Spirit is going to be with you wherever you go. Everywhere you go, you're going to hear it, but we're not going to hear it for long, because we live in a time where at any moment, it's done. It's over. So all the guidance that we receive and we've been receiving, and we say, oh, I know I need to do it. I know. I'm going to get around to it. You can take as much time as you want. But I'm telling you, there's a broad road that's going to lead to death and destruction. And most people in this world are going to go that way. And it's okay with me, because obviously it's okay with our Creator. So I ain't mad about it. I'm here to help people who don't want to go down the path of destruction and who want to get in alignment. You want to do what you came here to do. You want to help to build this new earth, because the old one is done. It's done. It's already done in the spirit. It just hasn't made its way here to the physical. But just like I told y'all, any minute, this is going to all fall apart. And it's done. And everybody who's still saying, oh, our Creator knows my heart, I'm trying to do my best, that ain't going to be good enough. It's not going to be good enough. It is what it is. You said, what is my food regimen? I'm a vegetarian. Yep. You said, wait, have I seen you before? You look different. Yes, cousin, it's me. I used to be on YouTube. I was on YouTube for years. Yeah. You said, well, then there will be a lot of need. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of need. There's going to be a lot of suffering. We already know. The Bible's not all bad. The books that we got before, it's not all bad. Now, there have been changes and people try to alter it, but Spirit will lead you to the truth. There's going to be a lot of famine. There's going to be a lot of suffering. There are going to be people in the streets. All that's about to happen. It's supposed to happen that way. But to those who are sealed, those who are in alignment, it won't happen to them. That's why I'm telling you how serious this is. So people out here dancing and playing around thinking this is Sodom and Gomorrah. But ain't that what they say in the Bible? People going to be dancing, partying, and having a good time. Just like back then. And then the whole thing going to fall out. It ain't going to be no time to save you. It's just the truth, okay? Thank you, cousin. Thank you for the love. I'm just telling you the truth. Ladies, I'm here to support the ladies, because I feel like women help women. Men, go help the men. If you've been called to help some men or help some teenage boys, get to work. Thank you, cousin. You better get to work. Because you're down here having a good time and you're supposed to be on the job. This is a business trip. We didn't come here to stay. You came here for this amount of time, and then you're going to check right on up out of here. Regardless if you did what you came to do or not, you're gone. That's it. And you're not going to be gone, but you're just going to go to another realm of existence. Because remember, we never go away and we're done, dead, and over with. No, you go to another realm of existence. It's just what it is. It's what it is. You said they better hurry up. Yeah. You said, well, that's it and that's all. That's it. That's it. So, ladies, if you know you need to get your life together, you're in the right place. You are in the right place. You said no, all right, left. I don't know what you talking about. Hold on, we got somebody in here talking crazy. Hey, cousin. Hey, cousin. It's time. It's time. You know, having children and being a mother and all these things, that'll last for this amount of time. My oldest, he just turned 22 years old yesterday. I haven't talked to him in months. Okay? You go from raising them children, being with them every day, taking them to school, signing them up for school, football, drill team, doing all the things, running them back and forth, going to the grocery store, doing all this stuff for them when they're young. And guess what? When they cross that stage to turn 18, they get further and further and further away from you. Your life is more than just being a mother. You're only a mother for this amount. Well, you're going to be a mother your whole life, but like very active with those children. It only lasts for so long. And that's what you want. You want them to go on. Teach them how to live without you, because they're going to have to live without you. There are some women that don't want to let their children go. Let them go. Teach them right and let them go. And what? They won't stray away from it. They're going to remember everything you taught them. Let them go. Because you have things to do. You have a great purpose. You have people that are depending on you to heal, get into alignment, get your assignment so you can do what you came here to do. That's what this is about. You growing and healing, doing all these things. You doing this for your bloodline. You doing this for everybody. Not just making money. Money is not going to help nobody in your family. Ask all the rich people. Ask all the rich people how they suffer. Because all the family members come to them. I need $2. I need $100. I need this. I need that. Okay. Ask all the rich people how crazy they feel. Because that's not going to save them. Because if you don't help them to help themselves, then they are not going to be saved. They're still going to suffer. It is what it is. Hold on. Let me block this person because I don't know. Some people just come in here and just be saying stuff. And it's not, it's not bad stuff. This person's not saying anything bad. They're just saying a bunch of gibberish. These are bots, I know, but they crazy or whatever. Thank you for the love. It's real, okay? It's very real. It's very real. And your family is going to watch how you heal. They're going to watch how you handle yourself. They're going to watch how you change. Religion can't do that for you. There are some very mean, nasty, evil people in religion. They're mean as a snake. I've seen them, especially growing up. Christian? Ugh. These are some of the meanest women you ever want to meet in your life. Talking about they love the Lord. Every time I see that cross somebody got on, I'm like, oh, first of all, why would you want to have a symbol that represent death? I don't know. But people wear the cross. Go wear the cross, okay? Because you can't tell people nothing. I ain't trying to tell them nothing. I'm not trying to tell a Christian nothing. Because they're going to have to find out too. They're going to have to find out too, just like I had to find out. But the truth is, if you want to be saved, you better save yourself. And if you really want to learn how to walk like Christ did, then follow that guidance from spirit that's coming from within you, because you're getting the guidance already. I don't want to hear all that falling on the floor and jumping up and down and all of that. Don't want to see it. Don't want to see it. Thank you. He said, hi, mommy. Hey. I seen you last time because you said I had a mama energy. Thank you, cousin. Thank you for the love. So, it's time. All right? Get into alignment. Women, y'all doing what y'all got to do. Taking care of your children. Don't forget about yourself. You said LOL Big Mama energy. Okay. Do I got Big Mama energy? You said you remember me. You said you remember me all. Yeah, I do remember you. I have a good memory. I do. El Shabazz. I remember you. So, yes. Okay. I'm about to get off of here, y'all, because I've been on too long. Y'all know my words will start mumbling, and I'll start frying underneath this light. So, I got to get off. But I wanted to come in and show my love to all the mothers and let you know you have support. And to everybody here, men and women, focus. Focus on what you came here to do. Focus. It's not about the family. It's not about the children. It's not about nobody. Time is winding up. It's winding up. And it's a certain amount of time. Listen, in America, we have been very coddled. We have been given a lot. And we're not going to have it no more. We're not going to have it anymore. We're not. You said, I follow now. Yep. That's good. You said, thank you for your light. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's going to change for us. It's going to change. And the only thing that's going to save you is your connection to our Creator. The guidance is going to come from within. Where to go, what to do, how to move. That comes from within. But you got to get serious. Get serious about your life. Because you came here to do something. All right? Watch men, watch women. Get on your post. Do what you came to do. Okay? Love on those children and then let them go. Because that's where they're going to go anyway. And when they get ready to go, don't cry about it. Let them go. Look. 2 of these. That's what I do to mine. Thank you, cousin. 2 of these. Bye. I did my job. I told y'all my oldest, he turned 22 yesterday. He's in North Carolina right now. He's not here. And that's fine with me, baby. Go and live your life and do what you want to do. I done raised them right. That's what Deion Sanders' mama said. Because they was saying something about her. They said, somebody said you didn't raise Deion Sanders right or something. They said. She said, I raised them right. Okay? Once you raise them right, let them go. Let them go. You said so radiant. Thank you. Just let them go. They will be okay. Because they came here to do something too. They have to discover that. And we have to discover our path. So your life as a parent, whether you're a mother or a father, is about you. Let's not make our life about the children. Let's not make our life about the men, the friend, the family. Nobody. It's about you. You growing and becoming who you came here to be. Hey, cousin. Hey, cousin. You said the Radiant Lifestyle. I like that name, cousin. All right, cousin. So make sure y'all sign up for spiritual alignment class. Those of you ladies that are ready to commit to yourself. You ready to get into your purpose work? Join us in spiritual alignment class. For all the single mothers out there, make sure you join us for our wellness session. It's going to be June the 1st. So you got plenty of time to plan and, do whatever you need to do. But, I'm going to be sending y'all healing energy. We're going to reset the energy. You say I subscribe to you for years on YouTube. Oh, cousin. So make sure you subscribe here because it's where I'm going to be. Over here. I'll be here, cousin. So we're going up. We're going up. And I just can see just a tribe of women that are healthy and healed and vibrant and radiant and just giving all this good energy to the earth. Can y'all see it? Can you see it? That's what's happening at the Lighthouse. You say you look amazing. Thank you, cousin. It's up. It is so up. And men need us. They really do. But they need us to be who we need to be for them. You know what I'm saying? We can't really be a good woman to a man, putting him first and doing... That's just... No. Men think that they want you to put them first and do all that stuff, and then they get a woman to put them first and do all that stuff, and they disrespect her because she didn't put herself first. So put yourself first. And the man will respect you. And he will honor you. You want a man to honor you. And they want to honor you. Believe it or not. Men want to feel like they have somebody that is worth something. They love that. They love that. The confidence that comes from knowing that they chose a good person. They chose a good woman to come in and help them to do what they came in to do. And you helping him and him help. They love that. But a lot of women, down in the dumps. Down in the dumps. Feel down, look down, act down, ain't eating right, ain't living right. And they say, oh, love me as I am. No, ma'am. No. No. We got to do better. If we want better. If we want better. Because as we heal, we become better, these men, they're going to get in line. And there's some fine men out here too. I ain't just talking about the looks. Okay? Because there's a lot of men that look good on the outside. Them insides ain't no good. We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that. We talking about some men that are connected to the source. They have great assignments. And they need a woman to help them to do what they came here to do. Not to say that our assignment isn't great, because we have a great purpose too. I know I have a great purpose. But my husband, the man that I married, his assignment is very great because the men are the leaders. They're the leaders in this new world. And they're going to be doing things and developing new things and creating new things. And they need that support from a solid woman. They do need it. They really do. And it's our time, okay? It's our time. The children need us. Everybody needs us. So focus on yourself. Keep focused on yourself. You have support here at the Lighthouse. I love y'all so much. You know I do. And I will see y'all soon. Yes, make sure y'all follow this page over here. Because I have 2 pages, but just follow the one over here. This is where I'm going to go live, okay? All right, cousin, I love y'all so much. I'm going to go give me a piece of cake because I made myself some cake. And that's another thing. Don't worry about nobody telling you Happy Mother's Day. Don't worry about nobody saying, oh, they need to congratulate you on Mother's Day. No, congratulate yourself. I have not got one gift on Mother's Day, and I do not care because I don't celebrate holidays anyway. But today, I bought myself a cake, and I normally don't eat fries, but I'm about to get me some French fries, and I'm going to make them myself. Might even make me a little homemade cheese put on top. And I did a good job, and I feel good about it. You know? Give yourself everything that you need. And you're going to be all right. And don't expect it from nobody else. Because ain't nobody going to love you past your ability to love yourself. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So, I love y'all. You said post videos about this topic. Okay. I will. I will do it. All right. I love y'all so much. And I will talk to y'all soon. Make sure y'all follow the Lighthouse Women of Virtue on YouTube if you want to watch the live replay. You can follow us over there. And then we also have the Lighthouse Women's Wellness Center. The channel on YouTube has a lot of information over there. So you got support. You in the right place. You in the right place. But I'm not giving y'all all the answers this time. Support, yes. But answers, no. You're going to find out the answers for yourself. Okay? All right. I love y'all. I'll keep saying names. Y'all know I be wanting to go. Y'all know I don't want to go. Why y'all ain't hang up yet? Y'all mother hang up. All right, cousin. I'll talk to y'all soon. Thank you for the love. I love y'all so much. And thank y'all for the 5 90s. Thank y'all everybody who has contributed to the live, shared the live, and got this out to other women. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. I love you too, cousin. You said love you. Thank you. Bye, y'all. Bye. You said, girl, you inspiring and refreshing. Thank you. Thank you. It's all spirit. It's all spirit. And let me tell you, it is very real. Our Creator will take care of you inside, outside, all around. You're in the right place. You're in the right place. You said, I appreciate the advice. You are very welcome. You're welcome. And men, we love y'all too. Look, I know it be seeming like we're a little harsh sometimes, but we love y'all. But we just going to put y'all on the side just for a little bit. We're going to come back and get y'all a little bit. We'll be back. You said, I missed you, cousin. Bye. Okay, I missed you too. I miss y'all so much. I'll see y'all in a little bit. I normally go live like once a week, or I try to. So if I miss a week, then I'll come back the next week. But y'all know I'm in spiritual alignment class. Those are the women I'm assigned to now. That's what my focus is. So, you said, when do you go live again? That's what I just said. I go live once a week normally. But if I miss a week, then I'll normally come back the next week. And it's going to be towards the end of the week. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, something like that. Sunday, I went live today because it's Mother's Day. But I normally don't go live on Sunday. So I love y'all. You said we can join the classes now, or is it too late? You can join the classes now. Yes, you can sign up for spiritual alignment class anytime. But now is the perfect time. It's the perfect time. You said classes, do you have any openings? Yes, you can sign up now. You can sign up now. There's still spots left. It's limited because we have a private community, and you know, like I said, I don't like letting everybody in, so I like to get to know who's in the group. It's not one of those groups where it's like, oh, we just gonna put y'all in the group, and leave y'all there. No, I'm in there. I'm in there, and our cousins is in there. They know. So whenever you all text in the group, it comes to my phone, and I respond back. So I'm in there. If you have questions, anything you need, I respond to you in our private community. So you have support. And there is a bunch of women over there. Y'all click on the link and make sure y'all look at the testimonials before you join. Because you'll see what women are saying about the spiritual alignment class. It is powerful. It is not me. This is not me. This is the energy you're connecting to. It's spirit. Okay? It's our creator. So you deciding to commit to yourself. Be ready. Because things are going to change in your life. You're going to start fasting, doing things like that, if things are going to start changing. So be ready to have things removed. Get ready for things to be changed within you, your mindset, behaviors, beliefs, addictions, things like that. Women are breaking addictions and all of that, losing weight. It's going to require some change. It's going to require some change. But if you're ready, then you're in the right place. You have support. So have you ever read The Artist's Way book? No, I haven't read that book. Let me see, what book am I reading right now? I'm reading The Seat of the Soul, of course. I'm always reading that book. The Seat of the Soul, and it's another book by John C. Maxwell. It's Habits of an Effective Leader or something like that. So those are the two books I'm reading right now. You said it's a good book for getting back to source and creating. Okay, I'm going to check it out. The Artist's Way book. Okay, I'm going to check that out. I'm going to check it out. Yes, I love having me a good book cousin. I do. They play in the background, Because I feel like books are just confirmation, because people write books. So it's just confirmation. And you can learn a lot from people that are further along the path. Thank you, cousin. You said Cousin Kinky. Hey, Captain. You said you was just at the bookstore and was wondering what book to buy. Yep. I love it here. I love it here. The energy at the Lighthouse is so supportive. It's so supportive. Like the other day in our private community, there was one of the ladies that was really struggling with some things in her life. And she felt like she didn't want to share, because the energy is always, upbeat. We're always inspiring each other. But she shared what she was going through, something very personal. And do you know that every woman in that group chipped in to help her? And I came in later because I didn't see what was going on. But when I came in, the whole thread was filled with women just encouraging her, helping her. How can I help you? You should do this. You should do that. It was just so good. I was like, man, that spirit. Oh, my goodness. Like, I feel like every woman needs to be here. Every woman. Because, like I said, we may not have family or the man or something like that, but if we have each other, and I'm not just talking about some little cutesy group, you know what I'm saying? We getting together and taking pictures and, pink this and that. No. Excuse me, this ain't that. We are struggling with things as mothers. We are going through things, and we need to have a supportive community to where if we're going through something mentally, emotionally, physically, we should be able to go into the group and say, hey, I need help with this. Now, we're not going to be able to save you because, of course, you got to go through. You're going to have to go through. But at least you'll have some support. You'll have people there to support you, because I say even for myself, being a part of this group helps me, because sometimes I not only need accountability, but I need emotional support. We need emotional support, and we don't have it. And that's a lot of times why we feel like life is so overwhelming, because we just don't have the emotional support. And it's tough. It is very tough. You said, hi, ladies. Nice to meet you. Hello. You said it's a book. You have to commit to your journal daily and go on outings sometimes. That's okay. And that's good. That's good. And that's what we need, accountability. We do. Because as women, we can get caught up on a job, working all the time. Even if you have a business, you can work even more in your business. And you have no time for self-development. But remember, we're here to grow. So what Spirit told me about this pie chart, if you think about a pie chart and you split it in half of our day should be dedicated towards self-development, not towards working. Only about 25% of our day should be dedicated to working. And then 25% of our day we rest because we rebuild and things are happening spiritually within us when we go to sleep. So it's very important. And we need those reminders. So, excuse me, you said sounds like a plan. Yes. Okay. Y'all talking about the book. Okay. Yes, we help each other. And it just made me so happy. Just to be a part of it, Because when I think about the Lighthouse, it's just not like a business or something I'm doing. This is my assignment, but I'm just here as a manager. That's how I feel. Like I'm just here as a manager. And whatever Spirit is doing through our lives and bringing us together, doing this thing, I'm just here to support. That's it. But to see the power and see how women's lives are changing, oh man, it's good. It is good. It's just good. I'm telling you. Okay. All right. I can go on and on and on, but y'all know what it is. Okay, join us a spiritual alignment class. Sign up for the Single Women's Wellness Session. There's also a free guide if you need to get clarity about anything in your life. Download that free guide to get started. Okay, you say I start full-time work tomorrow, and I don't want to lose myself to a busy schedule. Okay, yeah, stay focused. Stay focused on what matters. You'll know when to do what. Okay, follow the guidance of Spirit. And you always will have support. So it's whenever you want to. Okay. Whenever you're ready, you'll know when. Okay. You'll know. All right, y'all. I keep saying that, but I don't want to go. Okay. I'm going to turn it off. Y'all hang up. Okay. Look. 1, 2, 3. Y'all hang Thank you. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all so much. Okay. I'm really going to go this time. Bye.